The only way to restrain climate deterioration. Written by 雪峰, November 19th, 2018. Can the Kyoto Protocol or the Paris Agreement restrain climate deterioration? It is an unrealistic and completely impossible joke to think so, and those projects to restrain global warming from some countries are even less possible. The core factor in climate degradation is not carbon emissions and the pollution of land, air, and water, nor is it a matter of cattle and sheep digesting and producing methane gas, but rather it is one of the human soul. Your state of consciousness determines your living environment, and the overall reality is a projection of humanity's consciousness. Without changes of human consciousness and the purification of people's souls, it will be absolutely impossible to reverse the deterioration of our climate and our environment. This is an issue that can be resolved very easily. So what data analysis, computer simulations, and dedicated researchers are needed? Will it be necessary for the United Nations to organize international conferences and meetings to discuss and formulate programs repeatedly? Our environmental problem is one of people's soul, and the first thing necessary is to reverse and to purify them, but this cannot be accomplished by the United Nations, or by any state or states, but only by everyone involving and purifying their own souls individually. This purification of human souls must be carried out from theoretical directions and with new orders of construction, both at the same time. As for theoretical guidance, I have offered a plan to prepare everyone, but they need to learn from me and abide by me. The order of construction is to replace the traditional production and life modes of society with a new one according to the model of the new oasis for life as created by Life Changyuan. This is the only way to reverse the deterioration of our environment. Honestly, though, it is too late to take action even if society were to begin immediately. I have shouted and appealed for at least the last decade, but instead of listening, most have wrecked the theories and practical demonstrations of Life Changyuan. What can be done now is not to restrain climate and environmental degradation, but to save a small group of people as seeds for human continuation, or extinction will be our destiny. The crisis is here and now. If people still remain completely indifferent, then disasters such as the fires near Paradise Town in California, USA, will recur frequently. Remember, no place in the world is safe. While there are no fires, rivers might flood. While there are no droughts, violent storms might blow. While there are no earthquakes, volcanoes might erupt. And while there are no plagues, intensely hot summers or bitterly cold winters might become normal. This does not even address the eventualities of massive theft, murders, and wars. In short, there is no way to escape from these disasters. Those who want to live must follow my guidance. I am the messenger of the greatest creator, the incarnation of God, Buddha, celestial sages and saints, and the greatest spiritual guide of our time. Please do not hoard what you possess, but dedicate your wealth so that we can build our new mode of production and life on Earth as soon as possible. Do not be short-sighted and accuse me of wanting to accumulate wealth by taking yours. I want nothing from you, but you need to use your wealth to save yourself. I hope that the United Nations will cooperate with us. There are many places on Earth which are disputed between nations and tribes, but can be administered by them. So let us build new modes of production and life in these disputed places as soon as possible, so that we can have kindly materials for the continuation of our species. It will not matter if people continue to turn deaf ears and use their small minds to deny my warnings and assumptions, because they will learn the truth, but it will be too late by then. Have foresight and take action now.